I'd love to talk about your experience spearheading the digital experience for this little indie artist. I'm sure some of our more niche, hardcore music fans will have heard of her, Beyoncé.
Yeah, she's still bubbling. She's on her way up.
She's got that kid's got a great future. But no, I mean, for goodness sake, you were helping develop the digital strategy for one of the biggest stars on the entire planet. What is something you learned from that experience that you think is applicable for every marketer listening?
The best part about working with Beyoncé is that she was still Beyoncé the artist, not Queen Bee as you know her today.
Oh,
so I got a chance to have a front row seat to that ascension and add
amazing.
one brick or two
Woo!
to the edifice that is her queendom. But the biggest thing I learned from working with her was that you don't build community, you facilitate it. We spend a lot of time talking about let's build a community, we want to build community. And building community puts you at the center.
Yeah.
But instead, when you facilitate community, you find people who see the world the way you do. To go back to our original point, that you have to know who you are to know who your people are. You find people who see the world the way you do, and you use your resources to help them realize the things that matter to them.
Yes.
A part of my gig, one of my remits was to help move Beyonce's offline fan club online.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all about the fans and the music and trying to entice them and incentivize them to come to get closer to the music. But the truth of the matter is that while we were building this thing, what was really happening off in the recesses of the internet was a group of people who called themselves the Beehive.
Yeah.
And those folks, they loved Beyonce and her music, but what they connected Beyonce on was a shared way of seeing the world. Beyonce had been all about women's empowerment since No, can you pay my bills? I'm a survivor, to the left, who runs the world, girls.
Come on now.
You're gonna break my soul.
Right.
Everything Beyonce has been about women's empowerment.
1,000%.
And these people who saw the world the way Beyonce did used her music as cultural production to express their own identity in the world.
Yeah.
That to me, mind-blowing. And that completely changed how I think about myself as a marketer and the role that brands play when engaging in the cultural zeitgeist. The notion here is that if we are to facilitate community, what we're looking at is who are the people, what matters to them, and how can we contribute?
Yeah.
What can we bring to the party? As opposed to saying, hey, I'm throwing a party, everybody come over to my house.
Mm-hmm.
It's the people already here, maybe I should bring the drinks.
Yeah.
And when you do that, it's yo, welcome. Oh my God, this is great.
Exactly.
Be in community with us as opposed to trying to build a thing. That for me, it's the biggest lesson that I learned from a failure, right?
Right.
The thing I was trying to build did not work.
Right.
Nowhere to the degree that we wanted to, especially relative to Beyonce's stardom. It didn't register.
Mm-hmm.
But identifying these groups of people, and then years later, after I left the organization, finding them and deciding to partner with them as the official fan club, she launched the Beyonce album through these people, completely, subverting how we typically think about bringing major releases to the marketplace. That is unbelievably powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And whether you are selling toothpaste, to your earlier point, cars, sneakers, water, shampoo, batteries, this is a lesson that marketers can learn from and ultimately optimize the way they go to market.
That's absolutely fantastic. And they say it's a lot easier to keep a customer than generate a new one. It's a lot easier to join in on an existing behavior than create a new one, for goodness sake. And the other thing that marketers are storytellers, right? What is the classic story setup is the hero's journey.
That's right.
Listeners, marketers, consider you're not the hero. The consumer is.
Amen.
You're somebody who helps the hero on their journey.
That's right.
And this is exactly what this is.
1,000%.